Hi there, this is Luise Heinzel and I'm happy you are here today because today we are kicking off Dephemerember 2025. Give me a second. Whoop whoop! Oh, can you believe it's already the 5th year of this wonderful creative tradition Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and I started 5 years back? I just can't believe it. Whoa, and I can't believe that no confetti landed in my junk journal medicine. Every December, Dephemerember brings our community together to make beautiful ephemera from out-of-the-box prompts. And it's all about creativity, connection, and a whole lot of joy. And for this year's Dephemerember, we've decided that we want to do something a bit different. We want to focus on compartmental making. So instead of making a journal, we will focus on creating components. So that means all of these little pieces which you can later turn into finished ephemera. And the best thing about compartmental making is it works for every schedule. If you only have a little time, you can just make the components. If you have more time, you can decorate and finish them into full ephemera pieces. And if a prompt doesn't fit your style or materials that day, no problem. You can always circle back later and assemble everything when inspiration hits again. Could anyone please give me a vacuum cleaner? Perhaps you have noticed this big box here next to me. Today's video is my Snacks and Stash unboxing. So what's that? Barbara and I each sent the other 50 ephemera components and 3 snacks. Those snacks are a little dedication to Dephemerember 2023. Perhaps you remember that, when we surprise each other with a new treat from different countries each day. And we had so much fun that we couldn't resist bringing that tradition back in a new way. Oh, Barbara, what have you done with this packaging? How shall I give you this information and at the same time open this package, which is like, I mean, it feels like cutting through wood. What has she done? Oh. So throughout December, we can use as many of these 50 components as we like, if I can get them out here. And yes, we will be snacking on camera whenever we need a little energy boost. You know, emergency candy is always good to have. Oh, I remember when she made this. Ooh. And I guess this is not the emergency candy, right? Always when I see these things for packaging, I feel the need to, I don't know if you can see that now. Yes, that was my time to do this. Because did you know that you can do this? I'm so sorry. I can't resist. When I see this, I need to do that. And of course, we'd love you to join the fun. So maybe swap snacks and ephemera components with a junk journal friend. It's such a heartwarming way to connect and spread creative cheer around the world. Barbara, seriously, are these the packaging thingies I have put into one of your... Are these even mine? I think she has reused the packaging material from one of the other boxes I have sent to her in the past. Oh my goodness. So let's take this out. Oh my goodness. Why is this so fat? Oh. 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 What have you done? Look at this little cute. Oh my goodness. How cute is this? Oh, Barbara, thank you so much. Here are even my initials. Oh, this is so cute. Thank you so much, Barbara. Oh my goodness, here's a dragonfly. We will explore this in a second. And what I want to say is, even if you don't have exactly this thing on your desk, I'm really happy that I can share this with you. And a really good thing is, at the end of the month, we will each refill our stashes back to 50 components again. And then we will draw a lucky winner who will receive a stash filled with bits from both Barbara and me. We thought that is a nice idea. You know, you watch the videos and you see these things. So we thought it's only right when we give something to you, which comes here from our desk. And even though we are not making journals this year, you can absolutely add your pieces into yours if you want to. Dephemerember is all about doing it your way. Yeah, that is very important to us, that you understand that you can do whatever you want. Yeah, if you want to make a journal, make a journal. If you don't want to make a journal, don't make a journal. If you want to swap a journal, swap a journal, okay? If you want to swap these components with someone, do that. If you don't want to do that, don't do it, okay? There are no rules, really no rules for Dephemerember. So let me now give you some dates so that you know what's going to happen when. Many of you have already asked for that. So the prompt list will be published on November 16th across all our social media channels. And there will also be, of course, as always, a version for you to download and print at home. And we've also made our schedule more relaxed this year. We will each post 4 videos a week on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, with Wednesdays and weekends free to breathe, catch up or create at your own pace. And don't miss our Instagram live chat on November 23rd at 4 p.m. Central European time. That is a cozy hangout where you can ask questions, share ideas, or just chat with us before everything begins. And we also made a little gift for you. That's a free printable with our Snacks and Stash label, which you can see here, because Snacks and Stash, that's what this is. It's Snacks and Stash, okay? So you can see these labels on our packages today, and you can also find this on our Dephemerember info pages to download and print and use for your own things, for your own Snacks and Stash box, envelope, or however you want to do that. Or perhaps you want to skip it, then feel free to skip it, okay? So on the Dephemerember info page, you can grab the freebie along with all Dephemerember information and updates. The link to that page is down below in the description box of this video. So grab a cup of tea or junk journal medicine or coffee, which for me is the same thing. Get comfy and let's dive into my Snacks and Stash unboxing. Ooh. And by the way, if you are unsure from which mug you should drink your junk journal medicine during Dephemerember 2025, I have a suggestion for you, because we have these. I made 2 new designs for our Dephemerember 2025 mugs. You can find them in my merch shop. The link is also down below in the description box, and you can also find these on the Dephemerember info page so that you can take a closer look at them. And yes, this is the same design like from last year, but in a colored version, because I thought we need some confetti colors this year. And here it says 2025. So if you have the mug from last year, you have, you know, the gray version that was a little bit more monochromatic look. And there it said 2024, and this one is obviously 2025. I really like how this turned out. And this is the other version. And this is, by the way, the graphic from the prompt list. So I wanted that everything fits really nicely together. And this says eat, sleep, Dephemerember, repeat. And to be honest. When I thought about this and when I created this, I was like, okay, this is really exactly what it is. But yeah, perhaps that's a little bit funny for you as well. So let's unbox this. This would also make a great journal cover, I would think. And I really love these little, oh my goodness, these little tiny things here. Has she sewn that on? Seriously, Barbara? Oh my goodness. If you know me, you know that that would be a nightmare for me to sew these on my hand. But let's take a look at this card first. Oh, thank you. I think I remember when she made this. It's really crazy to have this in my hands because I've only seen it in her video. And that's also something. If you have the possibility to exchange things with a partner and, you know, swap something, do that, because it's just such a cool experience to have something in your hands made from another person, coming from the stash from another person. It's just amazing. So, this says, Dear Junk Journal Sister, on pink paper. Thank you, Barbara. Can you believe we are on year 5 of Dephemerember? What the heck? Yeah, that is exactly what I was thinking. It's just so crazy. I still think we are the dream team. Let's rock this year again. Sending lots of energy and hugs, your junk journal sister. Oh, thank you, Barbara. So let's open this. This has, oh, look. This has a 25 here. How does this open? Okay. Oh, that is a very clever dingsbums closure. And now, before I take this out, oh, I need to remove the confetti. Otherwise, you will see confetti in each and every of the Dephemerember videos, because, you know, I want to put this back later. I need to make sure that the confetti is somewhere else and not in between these things. So let's take this out. Oh. Come out. I'm not so sure what she wants to tell me with this piece. Because this she actually got from me one day. I think it was last year's Dephemerember when I sent this to her. Or is this, I mean, this seems so familiar. I think she got this from me. And what is this? This is what one of you called the fried chicken in my drawer. So this seems to be the same material. I have something of this as well. We have a key. We have, is this an O or a 0? I have no idea. And this is what caught my attention. This is really cool. It's obviously made with a mold. I didn't even know that she does something with molds. That is really cool. So let me put this aside so that we know what we already have seen. Oh, look at this little tile. Did she stamp on here? That is really cool. Okay, so we talked about this. Oh, a D for Dephemerember. Are here also the other letters? Freezes. Crunchy rainbow clusters. That is funny. Can I glue these into my journal later if I decide to make a journal after Dephemerember? I mean, if they are clusters, they can be glued into a journal. So that's obviously the first snack. Then, ooh, I already am like this because, you know, I love sour things, but it's also giving me this, you know. So I'm really excited to try these. And the third thing is called Toxic Waste. Uh-oh. Why is it What is this? This leaves me speechless. I'm a little bit afraid. Perhaps I should snag this at the last day of Dephemerember. You know, if I don't survive it, then you at least have all of the videos. I'm a little bit afraid. Ah, okay, we have some fluff. That is very good. What is this thing here inside? I'm somehow, oh yes, it's heavy inside. I think it's heavy inside. Oh, Effie, you are back. Oh, do you remember Effie? That is so cool. Oh my goodness, he needs to go here. Then we have this cool stuff. Oh, that is good. Neutral colors are always good. What the heck? What the heck did she do with this leaf? This, first I thought it isn't real, but it is a real leaf, I think. But that looks absolutely cool. Like it's coated with something. Having a male friend here on the desk during Dephemerember is also not such a bad idea, I would say. And all, oh, here's something inside. And all of these things obviously can be an inspiration for you as well, if you want to swap those components with a crafty friend. What the heck is this? I'm sorry, I have never seen something like this before. I have absolutely no idea what that is. I need to ask her. This seems to be the package for this, but I even if I read this, I can't understand what it is. So I need to ask her. So then we have this cool leaf here. A thing with a heart. If you know, you know. A dragonfly. Yoo-hoo. Smile, that is very important. Yeah, always smile during Dephemerember. And obviously, it's an epic thing. You can't miss this. I don't know why, but somehow this reminds me of the kangaroo poo we had. If this is not a kangaroo. Oh, this seems very familiar. I think this is an ideology layer. Really cool to have. Some music. Some love. Always good to have some love. Oh, a little cluster. This also seems very familiar. I think this is from this Valentine's card you made, Barbara, years back. Adventure. Ooh, ooh. Oh, oh. This, I will not talk about it yet because then the surprise would be gone. But this is a piece where I think she's a fortune teller. She can read my mind. She can look into the future or whatever. I mean, that's the same like a fortune teller. I'm sorry. This makes me really excited. This gives me a really cool idea regarding something I already have in the makes for you, but she doesn't know about that. So that is something really, really cool to have. Then we have a little envelope here. This seems to be one of her printables. Why is this so thin? Thin? That is a really interesting paper. Oh. Barbara. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I think she hates me. I don't know if you can relate, but look, there's another heart. There was pink on the back of this cut, and then now this. Barbara. I'm just kidding, obviously. Yeah, I'm just kidding. But this, I think I saw one of these butterflies already in one of her videos. This shape gives me really gives me goosebumps, but in a really way. I don't know why. Obviously, that is personal taste. There's nothing bad about this piece. I will do something with this, yeah? No problem. Give me something and I make something from it. But I don't know why. This thing, it looks like it's dead somehow, because where are the feelers? And this here, it looks like a fox or so has eaten some of this thing. This is a tree. I'm so sorry. Oh, I like this card. This is really cool. Oh, and that's an interesting shape. This is, I think, paint sample. Oh, yes. That is really cool. Oh. Reading list. I have absolutely no idea what to do with this, because I don't have time to read, but it's good to have something like this. And it's obviously a cool piece for making, you know, something from it. And it's a cool ephemera piece, even if I don't have time to read. That is really cute. And then, oh, we have some numbers and letters that really, really screams to be combined with this. Ooh, what is this? What are you? Oh, hey. How is it possible that this is embossed and this is not embossed? Why is this so flat and this is textured? I have no idea. How did she make this? Is this, or perhaps she bought it like it is? That could be possible, yeah, I think so, because this looks printed. First I thought she has embossed this with an embossing folder, and since these are obviously stickers, I was confused, because if she had run this through an embossing folder, then the backside, you know, I would expect that the backside is also embossed, or, well, debossed then on the backside. But this looks really interesting. This, I wish I could have this in a bigger scale in my kitchen. On the walls, you know, that looks really cool. Okay, so this is embossed. An embossed bingo piece. Do I have this embossing folder? I think so. Another card. Oh, what is this? Oh, I think here are some pieces from this brown thing. Let me quickly get rid of that. Then we have this. Life is beautiful. And by the way, Dephemerember is beautiful as well. Oh, then this paper is very familiar as well. This is my paper. This is from those banana boxes. You know, I got this when I was living in Austria. There was a really dear friend on the campsite where I lived, and she brought me these. Here I haven't seen them. I mean, now, you know, I live in Germany. I haven't seen them yet. But I still have some of this purple paper left in my stash. That's really cool, because it's just, you know, a really nice packaging. What am I trying to say? When you go grocery shopping, look under the bananas, okay? Or perhaps you have other fruits or vegetables there. Look under them in the boxes. Often you can find something like this, and then you can ask if you can take that. And I would say in the most cases they say take it, because they would throw it into the trash can. Oh, I like these, you know, I like those tiny flitzy animals. Those which flits, you know, like so. What is this? Are you a card? I think you are a card. Yes, you are a card. Absolutely my colors. That's wonderful. Then we have this. This seems to be a jelly print. Forgot to send this with my last package. This does not count for your stash. Barbara, this is the first time. Let's please address this, yeah? And for everyone who doesn't understand, I'm kidding now, yeah? But this is the first time she's breaking the rules. We have agreed on sending only these things. And what is this, Barbara? What is it? Before we open this, let's take a look into this. But she has broken the rules. Yeah. Behave, Barbara. She sends me hearts and she breaks the rules. It's already starting. You know? And she obviously doesn't want that I survive it. So what shall that become? Okay, so I'm just kidding, okay? What is this? Okay, this is one of these materials where I already can see that I will freak out. I already know that. Hopefully the prompt list doesn't want me to recreate something like this, because you know this is like sewing something on by hand. It's just crazy. Ooh. A pen nib, an H, an L, another butterfly. So this is also such a little tile, like this one is. I think, is it possible that these pieces have fallen out from this bag? I think so, because I think she has originally put these together into this other thing. This is really cool. Okay, so then we have that, and now let's open this, which has broken the rules, and let's see what it is. What is it? Oh, paint samples, yay! First I thought she hates me, but now when I see these colors, I have the feeling I was wrong. Because look. But Barbara, this can't be correct. This just can't be correct. It needs to be like this, and this here doesn't belong here. This, it's not the Ranger palette, so because of that, it's a little harder to bring it into the correct order. And yes, there is a correct order for mediums. And there is no discussion about the correct order. This can't even go in here. I'm still just kidding. If you're new here and you don't know me yet, I'm just kidding, okay? But my brain wants that it is in the right order, and I can't sleep when it's in the wrong order. I would probably need to think about this for 5 days, how it needs to be. That's why I work with Ranger mediums, because with the Ranger mediums, it's clear in which order they want to be. Anyway, thank you very much for these, Barbara. That is very, very sweet, because I really like these things. You can do a lot with these, obviously. Barbara, thank you very, very much for this Snacks and Stash. I can't wait to start. And I can't wait to see all of you on November 23rd, because that's the date where we will have our Instagram chat. Write that down, okay? And see you there. If you have any questions, write them down, and then you can ask them there when we have our little chat there. I wish you a very, very great and creative day, and see you the next time. Bye!